World Tree Productions presents the +1 Eco Odyssey, a new reality TV series highlighting 7 amazing young eco entrepreneurs from across the globe who are competing to win a $50,000 prize and a 12-month mentorship to scale their business. This season is all about water, our most precious resource. Watch as these entrepreneurs tell us what they are doing to solve the climate crisis from their corner of the world.
This dried-out riverbed is what can happen if we don't protect water as a resource. Welcome back to the +1 Eco Odyssey. I'm the show host, Shaylin Wabagijic. Today, we meet Narayan from India, who has a lofty goal to feed the world. His eco solution is an all-organic biogel, which protects plants' roots. This improves crop yield, even in very parched soil.
Narayan Lal Gurjar is a rising star in the most populous country on earth, India. He hails from a family of farmers who have seen the catastrophic impacts of climate-related drought to agriculture. He has developed an all-organic, super-absorbent polymer made from bio-waste to protect plant roots using less water. His goal? To feed the world. He has been named Forbes 30 Under 30 for his invention.
We are here in Keredi village, and in this village around 300 people are living and around 40 families. This is the well which is used for irrigation and also for drinking water, and this well constructed 100 years before. They are using for irrigation and all those things. 50 years or 60 years ago, as my father told me, they can irrigate 12 hours continuously in the whole area. But in every year, due to the climate change, water shortages happen and the water level, groundwater is going below. And in the current situation, it can irrigate only 2 or 3 hours. So from 12 hours to 3 hours only you can irrigate. So this is how the water condition is going to be very worst in this region. My father, he grown up in this village. My grandfather died very early when he is a childhood. From that time, he did a lot of struggle, but he want us to study. He want us to success. So he sacrificed his whole dream for us. He is always inspiring us, giving us example, how you can change the society, what kind of things you can do. He always give be honest. So whatever you're doing, do for good, so good come to you. Yeah, that's whatever I am today due to him. When I was in a high school, from that time I'm interested in the science. I'm participating many science exhibitions, and that time my father, as you see, we have agriculture. We mostly grow corn and the wheat. Due to the climate change, my father growing the corn, this corn become a 2-month crop, and due to the water shortage, rainfall is not happen 15-20 days, and all the crop is dried. So that time my father said,
what kind of study you are doing in your school, just apply it on our field.
And I realized this problem is not only for my father, there is a million of the farmer who's facing this same water problem. So we need to do something to solve this problem.
I am Dr. S.M. Mathur and working here in the Department of Machinery and Power Engineering, College of Technology and Engineering. The aim of Government of India is to identify the young innovators from the engineering background and convert their idea into the reality. And one of our brilliant students, Narayan Lal Gurjar, came to me and he explained me about his idea. The idea was to save the water and to provide the essential nutrients to the plant, and found that the idea is really very beneficial for the state like Rajasthan. So he and his team started to work extensively, and we were helping him to get his product tested, whatever facility he requires from the college.
Our product is made from the bio-waste like orange peel and banana peel. I think our Mother Nature have every problem solution. That's why I come up with this environment environmental friendly method. In our area, many juice shops dump the bio-waste which emit the CO2 emission. So I thought if I can recycle this bio-waste and convert into some organic polymer, this can solve bio-waste problem as well as the water problem. So we can solve one problem to another problem. So that's giving me motivation to use this bio-waste, which is 100% biodegradable and organic, and our product is 100% sustainable for agriculture. We are able to save 40% of the water and their yield improve like 15% even in this water shortage condition, and helping more than 30,000 farmers.
So people from the EFP team comes to him, give him a training for how you should implement a product. I've implemented in this farm and I feel the good changes. In the opposite field, the fossil is not applied. And as you can easily observe the changes and the yield will be more and use the less irrigation cycle. Second point, the cost of fertilizer using is also reduced drastically, which somehow leads into the profitability at the end. The soil profile is also good rather than the opposite field. And you can easily observe that here the crop is in a good situation and there the crop, it is not in that much kind of height and all these kind of things.
Narayan, he is very humble from the beginning. When he started work on this project, like in his childhood when he is a student, he generally says this line, nature gives me a lot, so I wanted to give just back to the nature.
If you see in this region, like mostly you can see so many habitat, like small kind of birds, small insect, earthworm, so many species is living, like this kind of who is farmer friendly, they are living here in this area. So that means we are not using any pesticide and this Fasal Amrit we are using in whole region to save the water, and even we are not using any chemical fertilizer because this soil become more organic carbon, more organic soil, so this becoming more regenerative agriculture kind of. I think this is the impact, and you can see like we are using and eating for ourselves this food and also supplying to the near farmer who is doing. So this is very healthy and very environment friendly. Hello, I am Narayan, founder and CEO of EF Polymer Private Limited.
Yeah, hi, I'm Puran. I'm the co-founder and CEO at EF Polymer.
So we are from the same village, Keridi, and we grown up in the same area.
Basically, I was 4 or 5 years older than Narayan. First student who went to the science study and then engineering, and Narayan was kind of following this step. So we find a common interest among both of us. And then in Narayan's university days, when I completed my graduation and working, he approached me to help into his project.
I am working on this water problem and we developed the product, and then I found I need a good friend and good support to help and scale up this solution. So I asked Puran to join this company, and because I trust him a lot and believe on his guidance, and we started work together on this product. So I think for that we are now aligned with our vision, like what is the vision of this company. So as a founder, we know like why we started this company and where we want to go. Yeah, in this EF Polymer office, whenever everyone come to office in morning, we do the prayer thanks to the God, like whatever we are doing to create impact in the society and solve the problem. So give us the strength, give us the power, so we can go in the right direction and solve this problem. So that's why every morning we do this prayer for the God, for good start and the more power.
Here's how it's made. Fruit waste is placed in a drying machine which removes moisture, and then a substance called pectin is extracted. A proprietary method turns this into EF polymer.
He has put his idea in front of Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, Bombay, Delhi. During his journey, Okinawa University of Japan has also recognized this product, asked him to come to Okinawa University, Japan.
In his second year of university, he saw an ad for the Okinawa Institute of Science and Technology, featuring cutting-edge research facilities, which was offering grants to startups. Narayan applied the day before the deadline and was successful.
OIST have provided us many kind of support and they help us like a family. They not only supporting you in the research, but they also support you in the business side, networking, connecting with the local university, local farmer.
We visit a farmer in Okinawa who uses EF Polymer. Shimabukuro Kiyoshi grows carrots and other root vegetables. Since 2021, he's been involved in an EF Polymer pilot project. All he has to do is sprinkle EF Polymer over the soil and mix it in. He's found that 2 to 5 grams per square kilometer will last for 6 months, keeping the soil moist by absorbing and releasing water repeatedly. One of the greatest advantages of EF Polymer is that it's biodegradable. During this pilot project, farmers have been able to reduce water usage by 40% and fertilizer usage by 20%, all while increasing yield. Shimabukuro says that in his own fields, it was clear which areas had EF Polymer. This farmer will continue to monitor the long-term effects of EF Polymer on his crops, and he intends to keep using it for the foreseeable future. The company is also using EF Polymer to develop eco-conscious products, ranging from shampoo to sanitary pads. The product farthest along is ice packs. After use, they can be put in potted plants as fertilizer.
He has got the award from President of India, he has got the award from Prime Minister of India, got the award from the international levels in Germany, Japan, and many more places. He has taken his product from the, you can say, grassroots innovation to the international market. The contribution of Narayan Lal Pawar will not only solve the problem of the farmers of his area, but it will solve the problem of all around the world where water is very, very scarce.
You have idea, but the one thing is very important. You need a great mentor, great teacher, if you need to go in the right direction. And I'm very lucky to find this kind of the mentor teacher, who not as a teacher, but as a friend, who take our hand and bring to the next level. Yeah, so we do like this for respect to the father. Take the leg and this.
I wanted to thank Narayan to be my son, and I wanted to thank all EF Polymer team to work hard and solve all the water crisis problem of the farmers and to make happiness on the face of the farmers just like me.
I believe Mother Nature has solution for every problem. We need to learn from the nature and bring the innovative solution who can support our society without harming environment.
It's challenge time! This week's challenge is called Fun with Water. It's a timed challenge where contestants must transfer water from the 2 smaller beakers using each of the spoons, smallest to largest, and pour them into the larger beaker at the far end of the table as quickly as possible.
Fun with water. The entrepreneurs really help to demonstrate how easy it is to have water leakage, and I commend the entrepreneurs on their ability to get water across the room. I don't know that I would have succeeded very well.
I really enjoyed the water challenge. It was really fun to see how creativity was coming through everybody's mind. They had such short time. They had to think fast. They have to come up with a solution, and they have to be able to execute under such a short time frame.
The Fun with Water challenge was in fact fun And for me, it provided a lot of insight as to the personalities, who they are, and how they handle the challenge of moving water, series of spoons of different sizes to beakers, and also the level of care. A number of them were very careful. They knew they were carrying something incredibly precious. They could have shuttled back and forth as fast as possible and dropped a lot of the water, but none of them really did that. They all were very careful. Some just did it at speed. For me, it was really, really interesting to watch.
Okay, this is actually fun now.
Rig, I thought was really interesting in terms of a really good balance between caring for the drops of water in the spoons and moving at speed. He really struck me as the ability to do both.
Kushi, in your challenge, it looked like you were trying to pour from the top into the spoon, which on the video to me looked like it was causing some spills and splashes. But you did carry 2 spoons across at a time, which I thought was pretty smart.
I think they all did very well. I really appreciated how Jaya was very positive, but at the same time very focused, trying to move the water as fast as she could. I really appreciated how thoughtful he was in the way he moved water. It's important to also remember perfection should not come in a place of execution. You have to find a balance between effectiveness and perfection.
He really cared for that water. If you look at how he carried the water, how he placed the water in the beaker, it was, and I actually had this conversation today about water being alive. He conveyed that to me and how he carefully did that. He just seemed to be somewhat perplexed a little bit and a little bit unsure. She was methodical, thoughtful, but a little unsure. So not as steady as I think you need to be. Sid in the Fun with Water Challenge, calm, careful, steady, and I really believe that that's some of his core qualities. So really, really good insight into who he is as a person.
Okay, I'm done.
Ivan, really, really a good balance, I thought, between speed and care in carrying the water over. And he was also very thoughtful in terms of really getting the last drop out of every spoon. I think that provides some insight as to who he is as a person.
Here are the contestant results for this week on the +1 leaderboard. Jaya received a perfect score and was awarded 10 extra points. There's a mini challenge. Using only duct tape and the spoons, contestants must create a new way of carrying as much water as possible to the large beaker in 60 seconds. Judges scored the innovative approach the contestants used.
And the bonus on the water challenge was interesting because we gave the entrepreneurs some tape and asked them to come up with a different way to carry water across and fill the beaker at the other side of the room. Ryan, congratulations. You did a great job on the bonus, taping 3 together with the thought they'd pour into one another, with the smaller ones pouring into the next bigger ones and into the biggest one. And then you got the most water across. It's clear you cared for the water. You took great lengths to make sure that you weren't spilling any. I loved how clear you were on making sure every little drop had gotten into the beakers. Congratulations.
I think he definitely had the best execution when it comes to trying to create a waterfall and deliver the water using the spoons and the duct tape. You could see how fast his engineering skills were coming into play. That was a very impressive execution, and I really enjoyed watching it.
I thought it was fascinating that a number of them had it in their head that if they took the duct tape and taped the spoons along the length of the duct tape and filled it up with water, they could credibly carry it any distance, and that failed miserably.
As an engineer, I was trying to think, what's the best way of putting these spoons together to make sure you're effective and you can carry enough water without losing content from location to location. So it was very interesting to watch different contestants dealing with this.
The winner of today's mini challenge is Narayan! Congratulations! And look, Narayan jumped up 3 spots on the leaderboard. Way to go! Let's see how the mini challenge affects their overall performance. Jaya is now within 4 points of Sid's #1 spot, and Kushi has made it into the top 3. India is unique in that it holds 16% of the world's population, but only 4% of the available fresh water. Scientists believe drought is an extended imbalance between precipitation and evaporation. Extreme weather events such as heat waves, flooding, and extended drought have all occurred with increasing frequency in this beautiful area in India. Udaipur is located within the Indian state of Rajasthan, which recorded the highest temperature in the country in 2024 at 50.5 Celsius or 122.9 degrees Fahrenheit. Udaipur is called the City of Lakes, yet Lake Pichola, which is home to the lavish Lake Palace, ran completely dry in July 2009, forcing a shutdown of this famous tourist attraction. As our planet heats up, these extreme weather events will become more frequent. Narayan's invention helps to weatherproof plants from droughts by protecting water at the plant's roots. By 2050, extreme weather and heat stress on the global food supply will increase severe food insecurity for an additional 5 to 6 billion people. Today's eco tips are brought to you by our partner, the Nature Conservancy. Maintain living roots in soil by using cover crops. Minimize tillage when you farm. Increase crop diversity and apply nutrients more efficiently. Tune in next week. We'll meet Kushi Shah, who has developed a new efficient way to irrigate lawns and fields.
I've always had the privilege to always have easy access to clean water sources. A lot of people having to walk long distances to access this fundamental right, it really opened my eyes to how opposing our realities can be on other sides of the globe.
We have just one more episode. There's still time for your favorite contestant to make it into the top 3 spots on the leaderboard and earn a place in the semifinals. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's free. And follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and more. We want to hear your comments. Who's your favorite contestant? See you next week.